Hi Pisces, and welcome to your December 2023 read. Oh my gosh. The year comes to a close. What have we learned, right? We say it every year. Oh my gosh, thank God this year is over. But I think, honestly, I don't know if I'm just feeling it, but it seems like we say it every year that this year is worse than the one prior. Who knows? Depends on what we've gone through, right? Okay, so let's begin. I'm starting with the past life oracle for each sign, and then we'll dive deep into the narrative. Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Oh, I said Aquarius. I digress. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Some of you are on the cusp, but I did make a mistake. So, ooh, look at this. Masculine and feminine. Pisces, right? Not looking at one another. Not being on the same page. So somewhere in your lineage of your past life, you and or a loved one, a live-in, a marriage, you were not on the same page. Your masculine and feminine, the yin and yang was not merging, did not see eye to eye. It's like a standoff, but you're sitting, right? It's like two people are sitting there waiting for the other person to make a move. What? Who's gonna speak up first? Who's gonna even turn around? Oh my gosh, what does this mean? Let's get into this, Pisces. I've got my candle going. We are on a roll. All right. So let me put in a couple of shuffles to cleanse the energy because of my saying. You could be Aquarian, Pisces, cusper, or have Aquarius in your chart. Or dealing with an Aquarius, whatever. Sometimes you just need to let that stuff go. If it comes out of our mouths, the reader's mouth, then it might be meant for someone. So we just leave it and go on. Maybe some of you are doing that. You're leaving it and going on. Your separate ways. Distant. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Wow. We're going to take this one. Spirit showed it to us, so that's what we do. Oh my gosh, look. What? And Aquarius did have this. I'm going to get another one for Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. So that is about learning this could be a couple that works together. They live together, they work together, they're sick of each other. They split up, someone lied, someone cheated, someone says, let's work it out. One more. No, not yet. And then, right? I'm going to take one more. Yeah, the devil reversed. Now that makes sense, right? The fears of letting go no longer someone, okay, so you and or another in a past life, right, did not see eye to eye. There was really not much of a relationship and or partnership here. Two people definitely kept to themselves, did not share. They're not on the same page. Hello. So now you learn or are learning with someone else in a different suit how not to fear being abandoned. Someone might have been very much codependent, but never said anything, right? You just stick around to stick around. Well, that happens all the time. But in this, I'm going to leave that there. In this situation, though, someone, clearly got caught. They got caught lying, going out at night without, without their person knowing it, saying that they're at work. And then, the truth comes out. The information is now out for all to see, for all to read about, to hear about, to learn about. And now, I'm sitting here oh my God, my neck. Someone feels like they were a pain in their neck. If it's a co-worker, I'm just going to say a smidge of you. This is a work environment where someone may have just given you lip service to keep you in the job and working harder, not smarter. This could be, this definitely could have, if not, it's not work, then it's just a definite feeling. I get a feeling of no one told anyone what was going on. Once again, reincarnating to do the same exact thing. Why? Because we freed ourselves. Some of you freed yourself from a relationship of codependency, freeing yourself of someone who lied, cheated. Even though you are hurting, you also are, I feel, you're also feeling like a sense of freedom here. Let me look at the bottom. Oh my God, yes. Thank you. This is a karmic ending. This is a karmic pain. This is a pain in the neck. It's a pain that resurfaced after, after a lifetime or so, or what have you, of someone just, giving lip service. Someone sticking around just to, some stuck around just for the money. Someone has done a lot of work on themselves, definitely. Through the pain and the hurt. There's addiction here, but someone's working on themselves to release those addictions. I also feel if you were, or it was the person you're married to, living with, what have you, if they were inquiring and asking, like, you know, that whole 20 question thing that wore on someone's heart, you know, all the questions, the 20 questions. We know the 20 questions, right? We know about that. So this is a karmic, okay? I'm taking more cards, but I want you to see them, right? Why am I? Okay. As best as we can, right? Okay. So the karmic ends up getting hurt. Someone might have skirted around an issue trying to get out of it. Getting freed, being freed, right? And really and truly, this pain is real. That pain is real. This anguish, mental anguish, the heart, someone literally broke someone's heart. And for some, there's some angry residual. We have Leo, Aries, Sag, and we do have Sag right here, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a karmic where, I feel two people got together just as it's depicted in this picture, almost like strangers. Right? Ending up like strangers. So the pain of having a manipulation, a lie be told, cheating, whatever, codependent. Someone was keeping their head down, doing their work, while the other's out, masquerading and, and things of that nature, right? So where's the equality? How can this yin and yang be balanced in as far as a couple when trust has been severed? A severing of a bond where trust, the trust someone didn't see it coming. I feel someone really didn't see it coming. And now this residual of pain is very much more real than when it maybe surfaced, right? Because this is when it surfaced. And now the pain's very real because no one's going back. the truth sets one free. To want, for some, to want the Piscean younger lover instead of another, that they were together and, you know, they're telling me keep going. So here we are with, you know, someone's standing up for their rights. Someone's having all out verbal brawls or attacks of their integrity. Because the divorce is real. It's happening. It's going to happen. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius for sure, and Leo, Aries, Sag, right? And someone made that decision to sever a relationship and go with a younger Pisces. This is you. Or you're involved in a situation where you see the demise of two people who were maybe in it for the wrong reasons. And is it reason enough to say that, you know, do we decide to fall for, hold on, this is what I want, right? Do we decide to fall for the person who has the bigger bank account? I know I said this to Sag. I'm telling you right now. Pisces, you're involved in this as a third party. A beggar and or a thief. Right? Who's begging for money? And here's the secret. Love affair. Pisces, you are a witness. I've said this in the last 2 months of your reads, as well as probably the last more like 3 to 4 months of Saggies and Geminis. So this is something, Pisces, you're witnessing or involved with a situation that you saw very much yourself in another lifetime. You're witnessing maybe one of your children, your older children, getting divorced and going through this pain as someone has a third-party lover. And you're witnessing this, it's like right in front of you, either from a past life or from this life. This is something that you're very familiar with. Someone who's been cheated on, someone who's been lied to, someone who just hung around because, you know, the family had money, whatever. And you're part of this. And the reason why this is part of your family dynamic, your nearest and dearest, right? The nearest and dearest. You're in this because you are here to not only give advice and guide someone to get through their karmic situation, trying to help them because you've been through it. So you're helping them, to guide them, to heal, to figure out a way forward. A new direction, a new path, right? It could be a BFF's going through it. It could be, like I said, whoever's in your circle of nearest and dearest, witnessing this and feeling this uncomfortable, standoffish, no one's talking. And then when that does happen, it's, I heard Cry Me a River. When this happened to you, Pisces, did you lose yourself in the pain of a breakup, as you are witnessing right now someone going through the exact same thing? Some of you, it was a codependent relationship that couldn't sustain. The secret's out. I honestly feel that someone became much more attractive and or much more unattractive because of this dynamic. How much money someone had versus how much someone didn't have. And then it just crumbled. It just crumbled. And as difficult of a decision to get divorced from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you're witnessing that heartbreak is very real, and it becomes an open wound for you as well, because you're seeing what it does to everyone involved. And as sorry as you are that it's happening, and everyone in the family is going through it, or vice versa, there's a group of friends and nearest and dearest that are all witnessing this, and it ends up to be the best thing that ever could happen for you, because it's honoring your truth. When you were in this relationship and that happened to you, it's honoring the child, your child. It's forgiving yourself, and it's forgiving anyone else that did this to you. And that's why the mirror has two faces. If you've been following me long enough, you know. We are witnessing everyday occurrences that we've been a part of. We've lived it. We've lived through it. And when you live through something, you can help someone else. At least guide them. I mean, you're not going to, you're just helping them through it all. And trying to level out the playing field for the other party. Leo, Aries, Sag. It's mentally like, whoa. Someone is saying, what happened? Where were you when I needed you most? is what I just heard. That's a song, right? Where were you when I needed you most? I feel it is. There's honestly, you know, karmically speaking, after, in hindsight, the person that you're witnessing going through it, as well as yourself, will not have to reincarnate again to clear this that's going on right now. It will be cleared. It will be done. It's a done deal. Someone's saying it's a done deal. It's going back to the drawing board. For Saggies, it was asking, what lessons can I learn from this? Pisces, for you, witnessing this is actually just healing the scar, or the wound that was reopened. Sorry, that's what I meant. And rising up so that this never enters again. You know, the rise and fall. As above, so below. What is the rise and fall? Well, when we fall to the maneuvers, manipulations, shenanigans, you know, the secrets, all of that came out in your life as you've witnessed a child, an older child of yours going through it, or it's a BFF, whatever. Like I said, the issue is that you can now set yourself free and not bring back that again. Not bringing back the karmic tie of this union. So it not only sets the person that is going through it, that had to live through that karmic like this, right? Who's going to make the first move to get out? Whatever. Who's lying? Who's cheating? Blah, blah, blah. So it's actually threefold. It's helping the masculine, the feminine of the past life. It's helping the masculine and the feminine. It's a trifecta of the person, the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Leo, Aries, Sag, that is one of your kids going through it. And it severs and forgives your connect to who did it to you. Do you see how that works? The thread. No one says you forget, but certainly forgive. I feel you have. I don't know if you know, if the people involved right at this very minute are feeling that. Not yet, probably, because that Sag was reversed. And the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is up right here. So I feel it definitely is a Sag dealing with a Gemini, because that's what, if you look at the reads for this month, for both those signs and or October, November's, the thread was still in the same narrative. It was just the story was unfolding. And that happens a lot, because when cards repeat, I should say when stories repeat in different cards or the same cards, then you're talking with a massive karmic severing. And that's why in the beginning, Pisces, what I said was so true. For so many of us, this end of, you know, the year 2023 is going to be noted as the worst for some more than others, because this karmic severing is very difficult. And we're at some of the signs are at the very end of severing those ties, you know, and these past life ties are karmic. The karmic lessons that we learn from them are the hardest, even though we may not see it as that. It's definitely the hardest. And when the severing happens, it no longer binds, you know, the thread's cut. So there's no binding to get back to this place ever again. And you know what, Pisces? As we say, right? As the saying goes, had we known had we known then what we know now, it couldn't happen. This was definitely something that had to karmically be cleansed and severed and forgiven. You know, this also comes back to, they're just reminding me, Spirit is saying that this father figure here, hold on. It's either the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I don't feel it. I think it's the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Anyway, whomever felt like their ego, whomever the recipient, this is the one who gave out, I don't know who's the recipient and who's the giver of that lies and deception and cheating, but whomever is, you know, the perpetrator, what have you, you know, their karmic tie gets severed from you, but not from the cheating scenario with the other, with a third party. Right there. You, as the observer that witnesses this, helps your ties be severed completely. But the two people, your children, let's just say it's your kids, your older kids, that are going through this with a third party, they still have to their karma is severed, but not with the third party. Does that make sense? Whomever is involved will receive karma. Okay? So, in so many ways, Pisces, I love this read for you because it's helping you to move on. You're ascending. You've grown. You've leveled up. And that makes all of this pain, you know, I know you can't even imagine that however many years ago you had to deal with this same situation, the scenario that's unfolding, and as you witness this happening in your life is truly as difficult as it is, and you know, the memories come back and all that. You know, it is for a very good reason, obviously, you know. And, okay, so we're going to end it. They're telling me what goes around comes around. Always remember that, my beautiful Pisceans. And, of course, that's what the fish do. They circle. They circle around. Every life cycle circles back to clear whatever it needs to be cleared. Okay? All right. I send you so much love. And please, don't hesitate to comment and share your story. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, TMI, but if this resonates with what you have had to endure, then please share it so that everyone on the channel, you know, we're learning from one another, and we grow and we learn to help and to guide. Everyone's here. We are one. So, yeah. Okay. Have a great month, and I'll talk to you later. Take care.